Oh, my nose is itchy.
Uh-oh. Tacky problems. Want me to itch it for you?
It could be tacky.
I'm here.
Wait, don't move it. Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Hey everyone, so last video was pretty negative, you know, I was kind of down, so wanted to do a little bit of a different video today, hopefully keep it a little bit positive. Now, I'm going to start this off and say, Kevin, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to convince Glenn to do a movie review with me, so, you know, that's not happening, and I want to say, hold me to this, or else I might forget. I want to do a video on all the work that we did the last 2 months outside and on the house by next Monday. So today is the 15th. So not the 16th, the following Monday, whatever day that is. I'm not gonna look at a calendar. So last weekend we went to my brother's for the day on Saturday. Had a great time hanging out with him and his wife. And we got to play on the zip line and that kind of stuff. So those of you who already watched it on Instagram, you know this is going to be a repeat. But I wanted to show you guys some of the fun stuff we got to do.
Whoa!
No, I'm sinking. I'm sinking.
Blue's like, oh, look it.
I see why you told me to stand down there now. Just was waiting for that. Oh, that was wimpy.
Like there's a Daddy! Let go! Let go! You getting caught?
Good one.
Ow, my feet.
You gotta hold your legs up.
3, 2, 1.
Look at all that.
You got a big chunk of them. Keep going, we got a whole pond.
I was gonna keep going. Oh, Laura? Okay, now John said I wasn't pulling any out.
That was a lot.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm gonna let him run them for a little bit since we're not using the zip line.
Okay.
Also, we've been working out and trying to get Glenn ready for the competition. So I'm doing a different thing, obviously, since I'm not competing this year because of the subscap. So on me, I weighed in at 265.8. Yeah, 265.8 this morning. And I'm just really irritated right now with weight loss. The whole last week, you know, I've been tracking my calories in my Fitness Pal. Like, people don't think I am. So the only variable that I'm not exactly positive is Qdoba, because I eat Qdoba every day. And, you know, I figure at worst, like, plus or minus 100, right? You know, because they don't really measure things. They're like, you get a scoop of this, you get a scoop of that. But my wife's, she's awesome right now. She's doing everything for me. So she got a food scale. She's weighing everything, measuring everything. Everything's going into my Fitness Pal. Like, seasoning. Okay, seasoning. Like, if I use garlic, like powder, you know, that's got a couple calories in there. It's all going in there, right? So, been at 2,000 calories, with the exception of the Saturday I was at my brother's. And then yesterday I made a mistake. I only ate once. So I was fasted till about 4:30. and then I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, which would have been fine. Like, I would have been way under my calories. And then we went to see a movie, and I had planned to have a pop and some popcorn. But my wife ordered onion rings, and I was like, onion rings. So I was over a little bit. But I weighed down today. But all this past week, even tracking calories, and my weight's going up every day. So I'm going to start this week relying on a measuring tape because, again, doing the superhero challenge, right, it's all about the appearances. And then next year we can worry about the strongman weight because I do want to get down into the 231.5 class at some point. So Glenn's, he's lifting, he's got all those events. I'm going to, hopefully the weekend before the competition, so the competition is the first weekend in August. The weekend before that, I'm going to try and sit down with Glenn and Tony, and we're going to do an interview, talk about, what they're ready, what they've, what they're trying to do, their plans, what they're worried about, etc. If you guys have any questions that you want me to ask Tony or Glenn, put them in the comments, and I will try and make sure that I ask them that. But in terms of Glenn's training, the press was something that he really needed to get going up in quite a bit higher. So the contest is going to be his PR, and he's got to do 2 implements. So he's never been able to do his PR twice in a row. So, again, you get 60 seconds. We're just shooting for the 2 implements there. So I've been having him do a day of reps to try and get some muscle work in there and to ingrain the technique. Okay, this is the technique with the log. You have to roll it up, keep your elbows up, retract your scapula, press it, and trying to make him clean and press every rep to make sure he's getting a little bit of conditioning in because he slacks off. I told him, hey, when you are at your house on the off days, you need to go and do conditioning. He's not doing any conditioning. And then we have a day dedicated to just deadlift and working on that because the deadlift, it will be above his max. And then we've been doing keg toss, and this week we brought out stones. So I had a little bit of stone loading the last video, I think, and we did a little bit heavier stone series this time. And we've just, again, been trying to get all the implements. He's going to be gone for a week starting this Friday. So we need to really make sure we're getting as much work in as possible for him. My training, I'm still doing or trying to do in the gym every single day of the week. Today didn't work out, but I was just going to do a chest day. I know, right? I'm like actually doing body parts instead of lifts. But I ended up going outside doing a ton of shoveling and a ton of edging and then mowed the lawn. So that didn't happen. So tomorrow I'm either going to do chest or I'm going to do deadlifts and work on the back or do both. We'll see how much time it is. But I've been also trying to cycle high intensity interval training, which I'm not focusing so much on the interval. So it's just a repeated, and for me it's like actually high intensity. So I'm doing sprints or I'm doing sled pushes. And sled pushes, those things are brutal. Like, I watched a lot of people talk about how awesome prowlers were, and I never thought it was that great. I tell you, whoo, the thing kicks my butt. It is rough. Been trying to do a little bit of low intensity steady state, but I'm trying to work up to that. So just light jogging and even walking, after about 2-3 minutes, my ankles and my feet start feeling a little bit. So I got to build up to that. That's not something I want to run into right away. But I got till December, right? Yeah, December is when this challenge ends for me, and we'll see. You can look. Okay, I'm not doing like full physique like Craig. I have no definition. Like, you can't really see my bones here. There's no definition between where the shoulder ends and where the fat set begins. There's nothing, right? No separation in the chest. So I have a lot of fat to lose. Just there, like you know, you can't. There's nothing in this arm. It is just a tube, right? And I posted a picture of my legs on Instagram, just kind of as a joke, because I did those ridiculous amounts of leg press and I still don't have quads. So I'm going to go into the workout footage here. I'm going to do a little bit of commentary, maybe a little bit of music, we'll see. But I didn't want to quit recording this because I've already rambled on way too long. So again, thank you everybody that's been saying nice things since the last video and sticking around. I don't know what's going on yet. My visit is on Tuesday with the rheumatologist, so I will find out exactly what's going on, because again, I tested positive for the rheumatoid factor. So the rheumatoid factor, I haven't been to the doctor, I just googled a little bit. It is an indicator of some sort of autoimmune disease, so it could be rheumatoid arthritis, which out of the list of here's a lot of common things, that looked like the only one that would explain why my hands hurt, but it could be something else, or maybe it was just a temporary thing. So I was having a lot of problems with this finger still, but since I started lifting again, I haven't had any problems. Like the first week back, I was having a really hard time gripping everything. I had to put straps on for deadlifts, for rows, just pull downs. Like I couldn't hold on to anything, but it seems like it's coming back pretty fast. And every day that I lift, everything was getting less and less sore. And I haven't had any of that, whoa, my hands are completely useless and in excruciating pain since I had that. And like I said, for about a month, 3 or 4 days out of every week, I couldn't use at least one of my hands. So today I did do, like I said, some shoveling. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping that everything's still going to be good. I felt at a certain point like my hands were feeling really worked, so I kind of backed off a little bit, and then I decided to go mow. So we'll see. But again, let's get into lifting. That's all anybody wants to see anyways, right? I always like that. When you pick up a lighter weight after you're doing heavy weight, it's like, oh yeah, it's way lighter. 545 pounds. Lifter ready. Set. Go! There you go, Glenn. Come on. Keep it up. All right, let's get some foot speed. Finish it. Go on, Glenn. Speed. Keep going. All the way across. Nice. Whoo.
Set, go. You gotta move, bud.
up on your chest. Alright, tippy toes. Push it over. Push it over.
I was in that freaking crater.
Get easy your body. Or get it higher in your chest this time.
Power.
I still think it's too close.
Yeah.
Push forward.
I almost helped you.
Oh yeah?
And I realized that wasn't what this is about. We were trying to get it over the bar for no reason. Yeah, I almost reached over and grabbed it.
Alright, I'm grabbing a little bit more tacky.
Okay. What's this one?
313.
Ooh.
The contest is going to be 300 and 320.
Well, neither of us have ever done anything over 280. And I don't believe Glenn's actually successfully loaded a 280i.
Never. Close. We'll tap you on a platform. That was close.
Look how it looks like spider web didn't do that.
It's called spider tacky.
I'm better with the platform.
Appropriate game.
See, the problem is the hole's too close. So like, yeah, whatever.
You end up standing in the hole, yeah. That threw me off. As soon as I
No, because the hole's so big, I was gonna hit this, and so I can't throw
You
it.
can go that way.
It's fine right now.
Okay.
I moved it. I'm in no rush to attempt this, so I'm gonna try and give it a really good go.
Gotcha.
Sheesh. This thing's huge.
Yeah.
Ah, no way. Oh.